We would like to give a special thank you for the ongoing support from our guest of honor, Superintendent Mr. Pierorazio.
Thank you. Thank you for that wonderful welcome.
Welcome, Superintendent Pierorazio, to Palisade Prep Superintendent College Exploration and Discovery Program. Today we would like to explore your educational experiences from high school to the present time, being superintendent of Yonkers Public Schools. I am Stephanie Fernandez.
And I am Andrew Matias.
Thank you. Nice meeting both of you.
Mr. Pierorazio, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to meet and share your explorations with the students of Palisade Prep Superintendent.
Thank you, Andrew. It's my pleasure to be here today.
Now, just a couple of questions about your college background. Where did you grow up?
I actually grew up right here in the city of Yonkers, and as many of you know, there are a lot of streets with tree names, and the street that I grew up on was called Beach Street, and Beach Street is between Van Cortlandt Park Avenue and Park Hill Avenue.
What school did you attend for high school?
I attended all schools in the city of Yonkers. I'm actually going to give you a little more, Andrew. I attended School 23, which is on Van Cortlandt. That was my elementary school. Then I attended Benjamin Franklin Junior High School, which no longer exists. They closed it. And I graduated from Yonkers High School.
What college exploration experiences did you have in high school?
Well, in high school it was very limited. Unfortunately, in respect to what the school provided for us was limited. I had the opportunity because I have an older brother and an older sister. And my older sister had attended Yonkers High School, and she was in a state college. She was at Cortland State. And my brother, who had gone to the Navy first, he attended Pace University, which is in Westchester. So my experience came through my siblings, my older brother and sister, basically.
What colleges were you interested in?
I was interested in the state universities of New York. I looked at those. Many of the local colleges, such as New Paltz and Portland. But I also looked at the state of Connecticut. I was interested in that also.
Which did you attend?
I actually attended the Central Connecticut State University, and that's about 2 hours away from Yonkers. It was a different experience. I wanted to get out of the local community and try something different. So Central Connecticut State University is part of the Connecticut University system, and it's right outside of Hartford, Connecticut.
What were the challenges you faced during your college years?
I guess it was the being prepared for the courses that I had originally taken. Originally I wanted to go into the sciences. My parents thought that it would be nice to have someone in the medical profession. So what I did is I started off taking many science courses, biology courses, and math courses in physics and different areas. And as I explored the different courses, I felt that it was just not the direction I wanted to go into. And I had an affinity. After my freshman year, my first summer, I worked in what we call a Head Start program at School 27 here in Yonkers. And a Head Start program is working with younger children, 4- and 5-year-olds over the summer, and with a recreation program and helping them learn. And I found out that I really loved working with children and teaching. So when I went back to school for my second year, I started to pursue courses in education, and I was interested in history. So I studied history, American and European history, and I had a minor in Black American history, and also a minor in psychology, which was another one of my interests.
Was that what inspired you to become who you are today?
Well, I guess my aspirations were actually to come back to the city of Yonkers and teach. As I said before, I loved working with students and helping them move ahead. And after I graduated after I graduated college, I had the opportunity to come back, and I was lucky enough to get a position at Yonkers High School. It was actually the school that I had graduated from. I came back and became a teacher. And I taught history there for many years, almost 12 years. I taught history, and then I taught local community history. I taught global studies, and some of you are taking global studies this year. And I also had the opportunity to teach some elective courses, and they were kind of fun.
What inspired you to be involved in education?
I think it was, as I said before, what inspired me to go into education. My older sister, who graduated college, was a teacher. She became a teacher, an elementary teacher. But I think it was that first year working in Head Start and working with children. I liked working with them. I liked coaching. I liked just helping young people move ahead. So, and many of the young people needed direction, and I guess I was good at that. I was good at listening to people if they had concerns and helping them and working with them. And even today, I get calls from students I had 30 years ago to say thank you or to just say hello and tell me how they're doing, and it's a good feeling.
What college activities did you participate in that helped you prepare for your current career?
Well, I don't know if it helped me helped this career, but as a career as an educator, you know, I was involved in some intramural sports, not varsity sports, but we played intramural football and basketball. I was involved in working and while I went to college, my parents didn't have the money, and so I had to work as I went to college. So I did kind of odd jobs. I worked on campus. I was an assistant to you know, some of the professors, and that would mean that early I would have to get to class like 45 minutes to a half hour early and set up the class for them. If they were doing like audio visual or projections or anything like that, I would set up the materials for them before they did that. I worked in the library, so I had to work in circulation, you know, then put books back and things like that. But we were earning money, so it was okay. And I even had a job as early in the morning. A friend of mine, his father, someone I had met newly in Connecticut, his father had a bus company and drove students with disabilities to their schools early in the morning. So I even did that. I drove a van during my junior and senior year early in the morning, and I arranged my classes around this to make sure that those students arrived safely at their schools. And so those are all kind of experience that I guess helped me be organized to become a good teacher at that time.
Can you express one word that describes your college experience?
Oh, it was exciting. It was different. It was challenging. I know you asked for one, but I'm going to give you a few. You know, it was exciting because it was new. You get to meet so many new people. I was in a different state. You get to learn so many things. There were so many courses that you have the options to take, courses that you're interested in, things in philosophy or literature or science or mathematics. But in college, you have the opportunity to choose your courses. You know, right now in high school, we tell you what to take, basically. But when you're in college, you know, if you have something that you really like and you want to study, at one point, it may not sound exciting, but I liked Greek art, ancient Greek art, you know, and it was an opportunity for me to study and work with my professor and study ancient Greek art. You know, that was kind of fascinating at that time. I liked working in art. I liked sculpting. So I was able to take a course in sculpture and work with my hands because I liked the artistic